Hi, welcome. This is the energy of today, October 10th. I hope you're doing well. Spirit, what is the energy for today, October 10th? What does the viewer need to see and hear for today, October 10th? October 10th. So, message in the bottle. And this card came out as I was pre-shuffling off camera. And it is a card of receiving messages. Maybe waiting for something, almost like an SOS kind of a thing, you know. Let me see what else you have here. You have the why. Maybe you're questioning things, getting answers, allowing yourself to have peace about a situation, or even within your mind and your body. Let's see. Give me one more, please. Let's see here. So are you questioning how things are, in that sense of deep knowing? What I mean by that is intuition, knowledge that comes in from perhaps a place of meditation and connecting to spirit. Let's see. You also have the chaos and conflict. So there could be that sense of turmoil around you. And that's why I definitely feel like a scattery kind of energy that's going on. Is it within yourself or is it the environment? Is this something that you're trying to sort of change or maybe come to terms with? Something like that. The message in that bottle is maybe connected to peace and harmony. Are you waiting for something that's going to create that kind of feeling of peace and harmony in your life? Are these answers that you already have inside of you, and maybe you need to question yourself? I do feel with this it's a sign of communication. Whether it's communicating with your higher self more or maybe in the environment. I do feel like this is where if you spend time looking at the signs, you will sort of get answers, okay? And that's what I mean about meditating and sort of being at this place of quietness. Because when you put yourself in that kind of position, you're able to hear things, you know. As far as relationship, maybe this is where you can expect someone to sort of give you an offer, maybe an offer for a date or just something healthy, okay, something positive. And so if you're waiting for that kind of approach or that person to approach you, it's like you have to stay in balance with yourself. If this is regarding prosperity and money and that kind of thing, this is telling you expect a call from a new line of work, a new employer, a new opportunity. Okay, this is also could be a message from an old friend or a business contact that will sort of lead you closer to your dreams. Okay, with the message in the bottle. So are you refusing to acknowledge the signs because maybe you don't want things to change, or are you not paying attention to the red flags that are coming in for you? Okay, and maybe that's why you're asking why with the why card, why things happen. Maybe you're becoming more stable because you're being more discerning and you're taking a look at things from a big point of view instead of very small. I do feel with the why and the message in the bottle, it's that sense of you're getting sort of messages or downloads, or maybe getting the answers that you're seeking but yet not paying attention to them. That's what it feels like. Okay, so what's driving you? What's your motive? Okay, and is there something that's being suppressed in that sense that you can't ask why? Because the more you ask why, you actually get more answers. And if somebody is denying you information or not giving you the correct answer, then that sort of smothers your sense of knowing and intuition and sense of freedom, actually, they say. So you have to understand your motives at this time is what they're saying. With relationships, it's almost like you sort of always don't know why you're engaged in relationships. with your feelings and logics. In other words, maybe they get in the way, you know. Are you keeping yourself fogged in something? So this is really telling you now is the time to sort of organize whether you're being triggered by someone, or is your behavior triggering somebody, you know. And that is in relationships, you know. So I do feel like there's a lot of things going on as far as business, money, and love here for you. But with the peace here, it's a kind of energy where you have to maintain that peace. If you're having struggles or conflict, you sort of have to ride that out, in that sense of letting things pass, especially things that you can't control. Creating your own inner peace is what it feels like. This is where you have the freedom from attachment. That's what that peace is. It's that freedom from attachment. So radical acceptance of what things that you're uncovering or discovering here with the Y. I do feel like this is definitely that sense. If you're waiting for love to come in and you're waiting for this message of love, this is really when two people are truly aligned with another and really have this kind of innate harmony within them. Okay, so the deep knowing, is this spirit telling you to keep going, not to give up? Is this where you sort of have to break free from something so that you can have something new come in your life? These are the questions that you should ask yourself, because I do feel there's that sense of having sort of empathy for yourself or a situation that will help it to change. Intuition is really that sort of guidance that you get from source or God in it, as far as consciousness, that will let you sort of see things with the naked eye. Does that make sense? Like you're able to see things clearly by tapping into spirit, to God, whatever that is for you. And it creates that deep knowing that allows you to sort of unfold yourself in that sense of breaking free and really starting new things. So see, I do feel with the chaos and conflict, there's a lot of things going on that could maybe steer you in the wrong direction. And this is where you have to stay strong. And perhaps you have to question things and really look at the signs that Spirit's giving you. You have at the top of the deck, co-create. So what is it you're trying to co-create? And see, for me, co-create is really that kind of card of you creating things, but you're not doing it alone. You're doing it through consciousness. You're doing it through the things that influence you in your environment, in your family, in your love life, whatever that is, you co-create, you know? So make sure that you're projecting what it is that you truly want, because once you project something positive, it will come back to you in a positive form versus an unhealthy sort of blocked kind of way, you know, chaotic kind of way. All right, at the bottom of the deck, and this is the underlying energy, it's blessed. So if you're trying to pick yourself up from being at the bottom, or things just haven't happened and you're in that chaos and you're waiting for that perfect person or that perfect situation to come in for you, you have to have peace and knowing that you're blessed. So this is telling you to really today have gratitude for the things that you have. Know that you're being blessed and you're sort of being guided into some sort of stability for yourself. Maybe self-reliance or self-worth, or just something that whatever you're projecting, make sure it's positive, in other words, okay? And you'll get more of it, really. And know that you are blessed and you are connected to God through consciousness and the people that you surround yourself with. So I do feel like this one has a big pull as far as, are you asking the right questions, or are you just sort of taking answers and taking them as truth without really doing research? Okay, so you have to take it as it resonates today. And of course, I am going to go a little deeper and see what these mean for you. So welcome. I do hope you're doing well. I hope that you're staying sound of your mind, your body, your spirit, and really know that you are blessed and you are going in the right direction, even though you may get pulled with this card of chaos and conflict, of just things not being so. I think that with the co-create card, you have to pay attention of your surroundings and what is it that you're allowing yourself to project, because that could have an influence as far as getting the things that you don't want, you know. It's all very much law of attraction, guys, you know. So let's see here. Welcome, you guys. Please like, share, and subscribe. Leave me your comments. I want to know, what is the message in the bottle? What is this message? Is it a new suitor? Is it that new, you know, that sense of freedom that you're getting? Or is somebody rescuing you or something like that, you know? Message in the bottle, please. Message in the bottle. Emotional fulfillment, perhaps. You have the Eight of Wands and the King of Pentacles. So this King of Pentacles, oh, and the King of Cups. And my goodness, didn't two kings come out yesterday as well? Is this you evolving? Is this you taking action in your stability and your self-worth and your love? It's like maybe you're not drinking from the bad syrup anymore. Maybe you're getting some kind of clarity and some sort of understanding of what action you need to take. Whatever this action you're being driven to take, it's something that is sturdy. It's something that is grounded. It's something that can grow. It's also associated with love, with the Eight of Wands, that maybe you're traveling down this journey that is healing. And in a sense, when you release all the things that are toxic for you, that's when you have the self-love and the self-worth. So are you recognizing this? Is this what Spirit's been sort of trying to push towards you as far as a level of understanding? I want to know, is this action? Let's see. What is the King of Cups? King of Cups right here. King of Cups, please. What is the King of Cups? King of Cups. What does this mean, please? Okay. So the Empress. So are you maybe allowing yourself to have abundance, to have love, to maybe meet somebody new, or maybe establish some deep roots with somebody that you already know? Is this them or is this you? I want to know, King of Cups, please. King of Cups, give me less. I feel like they gave me like a whole book and I'm asking for less. So you have, let's see here. You got the Eight of Cups, the Three of Wands, the Page of Wands, and the Seven of Pentacles. So you're going back and forth on something. There's a choice to be made here. But in that sense, it's almost like your starting point to sort of rebuild or start something new. It's sort of going back and forth. Is it because you're afraid to lose something? You're afraid to walk away from something? This could be something that with the Seven of Pentacles, it's sort of blocking your growth. Maybe you're learning to expand yourself and that gives you more growth. But it really, I do feel with the Three of Wands, it takes some kind of action here. In that sense, if you're looking for love, maybe you're looking for it in the wrong places. You got to move yourself out of that kind of feeling of maybe not appreciated, not good enough, or blocked in a situation. This could go towards love. This could go towards a family situation or money, business, okay? So what is the King of Pentacles? And so maybe you're uncertain, or maybe you're not getting the messages that Spirit's trying to get you, give to you. I'm sorry. What is the King of Pentacles? King of Pentacles. Whatever these things that are unfolding from you, it's actually going to make you stronger, and it's going to make you sort of have that self-worth so that you can move away from unfulfillment here. I definitely do feel like that's what the Three of Wands is telling you. Okay, and they're reiterating that. So with the King of Pentacles, you got the Justice and the Six of Wands. So something here that isn't apparent to you yet, it will become apparent to you. And it's really that sense of victory and success, some kind of balance. I do feel like this is the end of the hardship. This is the end of the being sort of not aligned, or the scales sort of being tipped in one favor versus the other. This is where things come into alignment and some kind of balance is happening here. There's victory and success for whoever this is. With the Eight of Wands, I do feel this is where you're being pulled. Is this you voicing to somebody that you love them, or maybe somebody else needing to voice that they love you? What is the Eight of Wands? Okay, and so boy, that was quick. You got the Seven of Swords, the Page of Pentacles, the Ten of Swords, And then the Ace of Cups. So learning to love. Perhaps this is where with the Ten of Pentacles, if you've been stuck in a place of maybe hoping to get something to be successful, or maybe there was success in the situation, it sort of lost its momentum, and it's sort of been sort of idling, maybe on a low vibe. I feel like this is something that it's meant to teach you something, okay? Especially with the Seven of Swords. Are you holding back from something? And see, the thing is that this Eight of Wands is an action card. So it's telling me that whoever this is, you're going through these steps to create alignment for yourself, because maybe you're not going to hold back anymore. Maybe this is where you allow yourself to really achieve this Ace of Cups. Self-worth, self-love, attracting that, you know, with a partner, whatever that might be. I do feel this is where you sort of get that happiness and really maybe come out of a place where everything has sort of not changed, or what I see is something that was not fulfilling, something that maybe it's time to transform, and you can have some kind of victory and success in it, because it hasn't quite been balanced, okay? So is that self-love? Is that meeting that new person? Is that taking yourself to that place where you can have success and really get the things that you've been trying to manifest with the Three of Wands? Maybe you're discovering that whatever you project is what you're seeing, you know, or maybe seeing or feeling, okay? I want to know, what is the why? What is the why here? What is the why? So you could be questioning things as far as work or family, I feel, with this card. Or why are things the way they are, you know? Not taking things at face value, but really researching for yourself. You have the Eight of Swords. So see, this is that energy of either you've given your power to someone else, or maybe you're stuck in this place where you think you can't move out of the situation. Is it because you're not discovering the sort of, you're not opening your mind to discover the things that God is trying to tell you? Or is it that perhaps with the Eight of Swords, you're thinking you can't have the success or freedom to maybe change things or ask how to change things? It's very tricky energy with the Eight of Swords and the why. See, what I'm telling you, when I first saw the why, it's very much that kind of card of asking questions instead of taking things at face value. With the Eight of Swords, is somebody trying to hide the truth from you? Is there that sense of mystery or blocking? What is the Eight of Swords? Maybe this is just your energy where you're thinking too much and you feel blocked, okay? Eight of Swords, please. What is the Eight of Swords? So you have, wow, you got the Lovers. You got the Nine of Wands, and the Tower. So see, there could be a relationship, there could be a job or a family situation that you're sort of still stuck in, okay? But see, the plus side about this is that you're questioning, why are things worked out this way? How do I build a sturdier foundation versus staying in one that isn't quite sturdy? I do feel this is a choice. Is this a choice that you're making as far as love and relationships? Or is this a choice that you're making to really choose to love, to do what you do, you know, to have peace and harmony in your life? Is this the change that you're making, in that sense of evolving and transitioning into a more loving being, or a more unconditional love being drawn into you? I think you hold the key. I think that you have to step out of the Eight of Swords to make this energy positive. And I do see a big shift happening for you in the future with the Tower. That will become quick. Maybe it might be very hard and chaotic, but it also allows true love to form, in that sense of your self-worth, and perhaps also healing things, okay? I think there is a choice there, and maybe you're asking, how can I do it? How can I get out of it? What do I do? I want to know, what's the Tower here? What's the Tower? And so that pattern of the Eight of Swords, it's going to be broken. It's going to come down, okay? And I do see here the Five of Swords. And the reason this Five of Swords is happening is because you're surrendering, you're letting go of something. And it could be something that scares you. It could be something that sort of jars your environment, your family, your friends. Is this you discovering to be authentic and really choosing love? And yet the outside exterior is like saying, no, don't do that. But yet you sort of know that you need to do something. You need to break free from something. Could this be a marriage? Could this be a job? Could that be a bad relationship with the family? Okay, I do feel the Five of Swords is a very, it's that kind of card of just really needing to change something. There's conflict here. If this is a conflict at work, you can't sort of beat around the bush anymore. It's there. So do you surrender to it? Do you let it go? Do you change it? Do you make that change and go into something more loving? I do feel that Tower moment is going to give you a lot of answers, and then you will know which way to go. And it's a healing journey, really, with the Nine of Wands. What is the Peace card? So you can create peace out of chaos. And how do you do that? Is that you confront the conflict, you confront the lies, you confront the thing that is blocking your freedom or your success. And how do you do that? Is by manifesting, by meditating, by connecting to spirit, by letting go of things, by starting over, by giving yourself that pat on the back and not being so serious. And really, I'm not saying ignore the knowledge that you've learned, just learn from that knowledge. In other words, you know, if you've been in a really dark situation, you don't want to repeat that pattern. This is where you break free from it and you start over again, and it creates peace within yourself. What is the Fool? So if you don't think this is going to happen for you, if you think this is a lost opportunity, or you just can never be that balanced person, you got another thing coming with the Fool, because it's telling you the opposite, okay? So sort of expect the unexpected as well, is what they're saying. So let's see here. I'm asking what the Fool is, okay? So you have the World, the Four of Wands, the Six of Swords. So you've got to leave something that you've maybe been really stuck in, and very much devoting yourself maybe to something that is loveless, or something that is not unified, or something that could cause a lot of instability. Or maybe this is even just a chapter that needs to close and you still sort of keep it open, you know. I do feel the World is saying that needs to close. This needs to sort of give you this new momentum to sort of change something. And I do feel the Six of Swords is obviously leaving some kind of conflict or some kind of battle, or just sort of maybe recognizing that you're not alone as far as spirit, and they're trying to guide you in the right direction. Six of Swords is very much your spirit guide sort of guiding you and protecting you and letting you know you've had enough of whatever this is. I mean, you have the Seven of Swords is very tricky energy. Five of Swords is very tricky. You have that sense of needing to heal from something. It's just the relationship that's just sort of has you all boggled, you know, confused. Is it the right partnership? Okay, you have to have that sort of self-love to get yourself into the right partnership. And that might mean letting go of something. Deep knowing. What is the deep knowing, please? What is the deep knowing here? So you have the Moon. A lot of fear. But also with the deep knowing, it's like, don't be scared of the intuition or the messages or downloads that you're getting. Be open. Don't really stay confined and in fear. This allows you to sort of change the things and see things from a bigger perspective, and ask why, really. I do feel with the Moon, it's that sense of changing. In that sense where, you know, maybe you didn't allow some kind of intuition or clarity to come in. You might have kept yourself in somewhat of a fog, you know, stagnant kind of energy. And so now it's changing, it's transforming. What is the moon? Because I feel the moon is bringing you that knowing, that sense of peace. But you can't be scared of it, you know, in that sense of vulnerability. You got the Two of Wands. So standing up for what you want, moving towards what it is that you want and what you've been creating. Your plans that maybe have been put on the back burner really started to take place. Maybe this is a soulmate coming together. Maybe this is a soulmate that's somewhat, standing up for you. Or maybe this is somebody who's standing up for their love, okay? Maybe their self-worth, whatever this is. Give me one more. Give me one more. Okay, so you have the Ten of Pentacles. Whatever this is, there is success. There is that sense of regeneration and a lot of vitality and that sense of success. So whatever path you're on, just know that's definitely what they're telling you with the deep knowing. Just know you're going to have that success there with the Ten of Pentacles. Happy life, happy family, happy wife, happy dog, that kind of thing, you know. That's what's trying to sort of transform for you, rather than staying in somewhat unfulfilled or sad or Five of Swords energy, like you're never winning, you're never ahead of the game, that kind of thing, okay? I want to know what is what is the conclusion of this story? And they just popping out. So you have the Magician. Are you allowing yourself to have feeling now? In that sense of maybe doing some chakra energy or some kind of spiritual energy work on yourself. Because I feel like this is telling you who you are and who you want to be with the Magician. You have a clear path. So it might include a divorce or breaking off from that injustice, that sort of off balance feeling. I do feel like that is spirit guiding you. You got nothing but spirit cards up here right now with this after deck. You got the Tarot, the Justice, the Magician, the Death card. Wow. So transformation, letting go of materialism or things that are just not a good foundation. And that's going to crumble quickly. And it is spirit backing you. It's divine guidance moving you towards the right action. So boy, is this the action to maybe go towards the person that you love? Or is this maybe apologies from the person that you love? It could go either way, but I do feel with the Knight of Cups, there's really that kind of thing of maybe getting an offer or communication or something there, okay? And the Queen of Pentacles is very grounding energy, so moving towards grounding energy after being in conflict, okay? And there is that rapid kind of change that's going to happen. With the Tower, a lot of things are starting to sort of come down, and they will continue to come down because they've been faulty for so many years, okay? I want to know, what is the karmic situation here? What is the karmic situation here, please? You have a date. So see, is this somebody speaking up and asking you for a date? Meeting someone new, dating, getting back out there, plan and set a date. A love call, someone expresses love, a message of love, thinking of you and letting you know. A cup of coffee, meeting and conversing, savoring the moment, feeling lifted, friendship. And then the cassette, outdated thinking, conditioning, replaying events over and over in your head. So getting out of that cycle, you know, that's what I see. Whoever this is that's waiting for that message to move, this is that move from that old stereotype or paradigm that we've been living in. You have also the photograph, so looking at you, photos, missing you, nostalgia, making new memories. Maybe this is somebody who's watching you from afar. Maybe you're separated with somebody, okay? So let's see here. I want to know, how do they continue to manifest this? How do you continue to manifest this, please? How do you continue to manifest? they say be grateful and just concentrate on the good things that are happening in your life. And that way you can create more of them, okay? So let's see, the light in the unexpected. And that's why I'm telling you, expect unexpected things to change, because someone who's been carrying a lot of dark light is actually transforming into something very light, okay? And that's a positive thing. So collaboration of souls, and that is because we are connected somewhat in the you know, the higher consciousness level, okay? So I want to know, what is the insight for today, please? What is the insight? What is the insight for today? All right, so it says, dream big, let your desires expand. There is no limit to what you can create in your life. You can accomplish far more than you ever imagined possible. And I do believe that dearly, in that sense of we've been sort of dumbed down and we don't know these things that we can do. And yeah, I definitely do feel that's what we're really sort of waking up to and changing about ourselves. And with your twin, definitely. Let's see here. What is the karmic love message here? The karmic love message, please. What is the karmic love message here? Okay, so it says here, that you have options is meaningless. Rock on. So you see, you have many options to put yourself. Don't stay in something that is stagnant and somewhat you're complying to something that isn't true, or that maybe is faulty. And then you have time for a love fest. So break free from the old patterns so that you can have that love fest, okay? I want to know, what is the chakra message here today? The chakra message. I think whoever this is, they've done self-work, especially with the King of Pentacles and the King of Cups, okay? And then you have the gift of dance, so aura and the chakra. So I do feel this is that sense of stability and balance, and maybe this is what you're trying to create in your life in order to draw more of it, okay? Let's see here. I want to see, what is the angel message here, please? The angel message for today. It says ask your angels, and that's what I got from the message in a bottle. It's you ask your angels and they will give you answers, guys, within the next few weeks, and choose a new direction. So very nice. Maybe this is somebody who's finally making that choice, okay? We saw the Lovers there, and that is truly choosing love, you know, unconditional love. So is this what you're waiting for? I want to know, what is the abundance message here? Okay, so this one as well. Guidance. When you make the divine intelligence your foundation, you finally have a fixed star to follow. That is so true. And then sacrifice. Sometimes surrender is painful. God's cutting away all that needs to go. Illusions, obsessions, addictions. It's a sacrifice of love. And that's beautiful, to be able to heal from those things. Right action. So aparahanga literally means let everything that wants to go, go. And everything that wants to come, let it come. So I butchered that name, but aparahanga, that's what it says, okay? And then invite help. Invite the divine to purpose you. In other words, to give you clear messages. Seriously, just ask, am I finally ready, God? Pursue me. That's when you surrender to God and you let him pursue you. And then when that happens, everything's easy and it just sort of flows, okay? It flows easily for you. So let's see. I want to know, what is the affirmation for today? What is the affirmation here? Okay. I'm going to take the one that fell down. Okay, let me see. And it's here. Okay, so it says, Today I am powerful. Today my potential to succeed and conquer challenges is limitless. Yes, that's positive. Very good. Let's see here. I want to know, what can you show me that pertains to this reading? What is the message that pertains to this reading? Okay, so let's see here. The mirror, self-awareness, seeing clearly, ego-facing issues, self-assessment, self-improvement, insecure, making comparison, reflection, self-love. Okay, remember, whatever it is that you're projecting, maybe you're getting back that same projection, whether it's good or positive. Whether it's good or bad. So convertible, many options, free will, adjacent possibilities, choices, flexible, potential, change, freedom, enjoyment. Going with the wind. And then a person of earth, the provider and caregiver, grounded, secure, stubborn, nurturing, classy, stable, materialistic, dependable. Okay, so maybe there's some changes going on in that aspect. Okay, let's see here. All right. Okay, so I want to know, let's close it off with the soul message. What is the soul message for today, please? The soul message for today. What is the soul message? The soul message. Okay. So it says here, am I letting fear stop me? Are you experiencing a mountain of fear right now? Are you stalling, freezing, or giving up? The juicy secret is that you are the boss of fear. You are unstoppable, but it's up to you to see that and take action. So today your soul action is be brave and do it. Choose one fear and move through it. You are in need of a hero, so that is who you will become. You become your own hero, guys, and that's what's going to make changes for you. Awesome. Okay, so thank you so much for joining me. I do hope you like the message. Please like, share, and subscribe. Stay blessed. I will see you tomorrow, guys. Have a beautiful day.